will be beneficial for our nation. Last January, as you remember, we have carried out the inauguration ceremony of the headquarters in the capital in Ankara. And today we are opening this service building of our National Intelligence Organization. I hope that with these new buildings and with the new initiatives that our National Intelligence Service Organization is taking, their service for our country will be ever increasing. I also would like to thank and congratulate on behalf of myself and my nation anyone who contributed for the construction of this building. Dear friends, in an era where using the knowledge and intelligence matters the most, the intelligence organizations and their importance is ever increasing. Before we make Anatolia our homeland, the ones who observed, analyzed, and transformed this area politically, socially, and culturally, the wise men of Khorasan played an important part. Thanks to such an intelligence infrastructure, starting with Sultan Alp Arslan and the warriors, Turkish warriors, conquered whole Anatolia. But all the same, we have observed the incompetencies in terms of collecting intelligence has led to many disasters. Of course, Balkan Wars in that regard was an important example. Although many communities prepared for war, the administrators of the time couldn't see that happening. That's why we have faced one of the most devastating failures of our time. But thanks to the diplomatic wisdom of Abdülhamit II, many part of our countries back then have been saved without shooting even one single bullet. As we fought for our independence, the National Intelligence Organization was targeted the first. It is either impossible to invade a country whose National Intelligence Organization didn't collapse. Of course, protecting our National Intelligence Organization and thanks to the fight of our nation, we have overcome one of the greatest exams of our history. On that regard, Istanbul is quite an important city in terms of intelligence collection. Istanbul is not only the center of Turkey, but the whole globe. Every step that we take, every action that we take is followed closely by the whole globe. As being a bridging point in terms of commerce, Istanbul has a strategic importance even today. Like each great civilization, our ancestors would like to seize Istanbul, and on that regard, they fought many wars. And the dream of our ancestors had been realized by Mehmet the Conqueror. Although centuries have passed from the conquest of Istanbul, we still observe that people cannot accept that Istanbul is at the hands of Muslims and Turkish people. As we converted Hagia Sophia to a mosque, the ones who couldn't digest the fact that Istanbul is at the hands of Turkish people was seen once again after the first Friday prayer. Istanbul is the pupil of the eye of the Turkish people, and It is our greatest love. You should know it as such. From my time as the mayor of Istanbul, I had the chance to serve for this city. With the investments that we did during our time in office, we make Istanbul a better place, a more beautiful place. From the city hospitals to the airports, to the real estate projects, to the cultural investments, with every step that we take, we try to be suitable administrators for the province. This is an issue of loving Istanbul. We want Istanbul to be center for health, for finance, for culture, and for education. We want to make Istanbul a global center in all those regards. And of course, we also want to make Istanbul one of the safest cities in the world. And in that regard, National Intelligence Organization has an important role to play. Of course, living in such a strategic province also attract the activities of the terrorist organizations and spies, and we have to prevent them. Istanbul, with its population being bigger than 23 countries all around the world, providing security and safety in such a huge province is not easy. We host many foreigners, and Istanbul has many diplomatic missions. Its intensity in terms of commerce and financial activities is increasing. Such kind of a province, of course, will eventually become one of the appealing centers of many national intelligence organizations. Think about the previous headquarters in Saranjabey district, and the intelligence was managed from that district in the past. But with this service building after the headquarters in the capital, I can state that we have another important center for the intelligence activities. With all the technical equipments, both Istanbul and Ankara, hopefully, is the burden on our shoulders, and all activities will be carried out in a faster manner. In the fields of any sort of intelligence activities, our National Intelligence Organization is responsible for all those activities, and of course, the burden of our organization is increasing. Our organization is fighting against Daesh, PKK, FETÖ, and the HKPC, but at the same time, our organization is giving a successful fight to counter intelligence activities, cryptology, cybersecurity, and in the field of signal intelligence, our organization is carrying out cutting-edge, high-quality services. Of course, our organization should have the capacity to fight against the espionage activities of the foreign national intelligence organizations. And in that regard, such kind of intelligence activities like fighting against terrorism is becoming much more important in the province of Istanbul. Thanks to our organization, the capacity of terrorist organizations to carry out terrorist attacks in Istanbul is severely restricted. The dreams of FETÖ coup plotters hiding in the province of Istanbul was eliminated. With its new building and strong technological infrastructure and with the new methodologies, this DG of National Intelligence Organization hopefully will accomplish greater things. Dear friends, in the last 4 years, Turkey has carried out many operations both inside and outside of Turkey, which yielded results. And on that regard, our National Intelligence Organization has contributed to such fights remarkably, including but not limited to Daesh. The fight against terrorist organizations enabled many other countries to cooperate with us. The number of the countries who are asking our help to save their citizens is increasing day by day. Last but not least, saving of an Italian citizen from the Somalian pirates by us showed our increasing reputation and the strength of our country. With the communication diplomacy with other countries, our organization enabled 100 FETÖ terrorist organization members to be repatriated to our country. Deciphering many terrorist members, their education, logistics and financial activities of the aforesaid terrorist organization have been stopped. The members of the terrorist organization know that wherever they are in the world, the Turkish state will be chasing after them. Of course, National Intelligence Organization has contributed a lot for inflicting the greatest damage on the PKK terrorist organization. Together with our army and police forces, both inside of Turkey and outside of Turkey, National Intelligence Organization has carried out many joint operations which made PKK immobile. In Iraq, in the claw operations, in Syria, the Euphrates Shield, Spring Shield operations, and also in the operations being carried out in Libya, we have seen how our organization is working day and night, and we also observed that we can receive historical success if our organizations cooperate with each other. Those success stories enabled us to sit in the negotiating table with the upper hand so that we can defend our national interests. Especially in Syria, creating secure zones and providing the security of the migrants who are being forced to migrate other places. All of those activities are being carried out fully by our National Intelligence Organization. The coup plotter Haftar and its progress have been stopped with the operational support of our National Intelligence Organization, which totally changed the game in Libya. Thanks to our increasing level of influence, Turkey became an important player both on the international level and in the regional level. Wherever we have to take part, our National Intelligence Organization start focusing those areas. Thanks to our successes in those fields, of course, we can carry out our activities in other fields with a stronger hand. Of course, it is easy to express such activities, but we are close witnesses that those operations are not carried out quite easily. But thanks to God, we accomplished the hardest thing in the field of intelligence services. Dear friends, in line with 2023 aims and targets, our National Intelligence Organization has increased its technological capacity, and the physical capacity of it has been improved as well. The headquarters in the capital of Ankara and this new service building are two important examples of this mentality. We also strengthened the legislation regarding to national intelligence organizations so that the necessary infrastructure, easing the burden of our organization, has been set so far. With the investments, the intelligence planes, ships, and new technical equipments have been provided to our organization so that our organization can make the invisible visible. So, we, as a result of those investments, became a country from which many other countries are asking our helps. In order to make Turkey strong and a stronger country again, intelligence organization will be our key player. A state without intelligence organization, a nation without intelligence organization is doomed to be not existed. Being a couple of steps in front of our competitors can only become possible with the healthy intelligence flow. And we are determined to strengthen our intelligence organization even further so that we can analyze new areas of threats. And in order to do that, we will continue to give any sort of support whatsoever to our organization. And of course, it is really important for us to develop and construct the technological equipments on the national level. And we hope that such activities will be going on without any interruption. Our Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also the National Intelligence Organization, the cooperation and collaboration between those bodies should be strengthened even more. Only after such an harmonious cooperation we can satisfy the needs of intelligence of Turkey. By making use of the cutting-edge technology, we should opt for a better coordinated national security system, and we are developing it as we speak. Our target is to make use of the fullest capacity at our discretion so that by shoulder to shoulder we can fight for our nation. With their efforts, with their endeavors, we would like to thank all members of our organization who have been serving for our nation. And once again, I would like to remember all of our martyrs who have lost their lives for the sake of our nation and our country. And I hope that this new service building will be proven beneficial for our nation. I would like to thank the chief of our National Intelligence Organization, the subcontracting companies from their architects to their engineers, and everyone who contributed to the construction of this service building. I would like to extend my deepest respect and gratitude to each one of you. Thank you. Mr. President, thank you so much for your speech. With your permission, we would like to hold you on stage for a couple of more minutes for the presentation of the plaque of appreciation. I would like to invite Hakan Fidan, the head of National Intelligence Organization. He will present a miniature of the new service building of the organization to the President. Mr. President, with your permission, we would like to hold you on a stage for a while for the inauguration ceremony. The inauguration ceremony will be carried out by cutting the ribbon. In order to be next to him, I would like to invite Hulusi Akar, Mustafa Şentop, and Fahrettin Koca, Mustafa Varank, our Minister of Commerce Rusap Pekcan, and our Minister Adil Kara İsmailoğlu in the field of transportation and infrastructure. We would like to invite them to the stage.
Değerli arkadaşlar,
Dear friends,
evet, Milli İstihbarat Teşkilatımızın İstanbul Bölge Başkanlığı
Istanbul
teşkilatımıza
DG of our National Intelligence Organization, I hope that this building will be provincial for our organization and nation. In the name of Allah, we are cutting the ribbon.
Değerli konuklarımız, Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'ın teşrifleriyle
Distinguished guests, we have carried out the inauguration ceremony of Istanbul DG, NIO service building of the National Intelligence Organization. We have come to the end of our inauguration ceremony. We would like to thank once again to the President for his presence in the inauguration ceremony.